Ooh, oh. Yeah, so I just went and, oh, there's the flag. Ooh. That reminded you of anyone? Yes, the NFL players, and in fact, they honor the flag. I was moved up by both NFC, Sherilyn, AFC playoff games. The flag was everywhere, so now it's a little bit overly exaggerated. Just when they sang that national anthem, brought tears to my eyes, and this is why the globalists, hate us. So that's why we must stand up for the sovereignty of the United States of America, not some other countries, because they don't give a rat's ass about you. In fact, it is true that Honorable Temeresi, our Marine, again, through no fault of his own. Why that excuse didn't work in Mexico? They locked him up. They freaking tortured him, drove him nuts. Like, the guy was starving, and they had this psychological warfare on him. Temeresi, you didn't know that, from San Diego, somehow, through no fault of his own. Yeah, he took the wrong exit. It is confusing when you try to go through the border. And so somehow he went in there, forgot to unpack his firearm. Well, he should have his firearm. He's in our Marine Corps. So they treat him as an intruder. Immediately they arrested him. He just said he made a mistake. And I could have made that mistake before. Seriously, I mean, if you try to go through the border, a lot of times you don't recognize the signs or the language, and all of a sudden it's Mexican. I mean, if I don't recognize it, I could have just went in the wrong way. So, anyways, through no fault of my own. How come that didn't work in Mexico? But no, it works here with the DACA. I just brought this thing up. That so-called DACA, it is a smoke and screen. And that Schumer, Pelosi, and these mobs, this Booker guy, so indignified, we should drive them out if they care about this. They go, oh, well, we're from the shithole country. Well, you care for them so much. Why don't you run for the senator there? Again, we would be glad to chip in and pay for your one-way ticket to get to wherever you want to go, but just don't stay here because you're wrecking our country. And this is perfect example of why so-called the government shut down. And I think, no exaggeration, Mike Pence came out and said that, that our militaries are not getting paid. The people they're actually protecting us. They're from paycheck to paycheck. They cannot get paid. Why? Because the indignified Democrats, Chuck Schumer, Pelosi, insist on, I hate to say, shove it down your ass or our throats or our ass. It's the same thing. Just stick it up our ass. Oh, because these people are here through no fault of their own. But wait, they're intruders. And don't tell me that they don't try to keep people out. They're smart. I'm talking about the Democrats. They try to build walls. There are walls all over here in Los Angeles to keep you from assembling. And remember that this fake news thing with the inauguration, they were trying to keep the people that peacefully that want to celebrate the inauguration of the president administration, and they try to block everybody from the saying and by 10 o'clock, no, they were roadblocking because the deep states, remember, they're running in Washington, D.C. So they were saying the pictures, this is one of the biggest fake news there was. And they say, oh, it's empty, nobody came to. I mean, they hate Trump so much. So if they hate Trump, he's doing something right. Even people benefited from Trump hate him. I'm going to change my angle.